Hello friends, hope you're doing really well. It's Ariel here with another video. Yippee! If you hear some sounds in the background, I am living with the host family, which is like the coolest experience ever, here in Spain on my study abroad. And so people are sort of walking around and doing stuff. So hopefully it's not too bothersome. I'll try to fix it up with the audio in the editing process. But today I wanted to show you guys something that I'm really excited about. My roommate and I, which by the way, it's a really cool story. We didn't know each other at all before coming to España, and we sort of became like best friends right off of the bat, and we've been doing everything together. It's really fun. So this weekend we decided we would love to explore Barcelona because we are not in Barcelona for our program. So that's where we're going this weekend. Our classes are set up so that we don't have classes on Fridays, so that we do have some time to sort of explore the city and surrounding cities if we would like to. So tomorrow is a Friday here in Spain, and we're gonna go to Barcelona. We have a train ride set up, and then we're gonna be staying in a hostel. And what I wanted to show you is stuff that I'm going to be packing. We don't really have a lot of space to pack because it just costs more and more money to like get like accommodations for like bigger bags and stuff. So I'm trying to fit basically everything into sort of like a tote. Let me show you the bag in question. I got this during my recent trip to Paris, which I cannot believe happened. It was last weekend. It was absolutely crazy. We stayed in a hostel there as well, and it was my first experience staying in a hostel. It was great. We hit as much as we possibly could in a day and a half, and I think we did really well. I wanted to go to some places from like books, and then some like obviously famous places, and it was very cool. Paris. So that was so cool. And then I got this little souvenir bag, but I figured I could really use it because what I brought for this study abroad is carry-on suitcase and a giant Costco backpack. The Costco backpack is amazing, but it is ginormous. So if I'm, walking, doing touristy things, seeing sights and stuff, and my purse isn't maybe enough for what I'd like to carry, like if I want to carry an extra jacket, but the backpack is just way too big and sort of ungainly for the purpose, then this is something that would be really good to have. And I've been using it all week for my classes and everything, so it's very useful. But I don't know if I already said this. It's probably going to be in the title of the video. The point of today's video is to try and sort of pack the bag and show you guys what I do tend to keep in my purse, which I don't. It's nice because I keep these things in there, so I don't really have to like repack it anytime I go out. It's just all these things are pretty useful for any day trip I'm going to take, if I'm going to class, stuff like that. So we can actually start with the purse. This is the purse. I brought it here from home. I've had this I think this was a hand-me-down from a family friend that I got before I was old enough to use it, but it stayed in the closet with like some shoes and some dresses and stuff, and then at some point I just started using it. It's so great. Like it lasts so long, I'm telling you. So maybe I can find like a tag in here and tell you what kind of bag it is. So if you want a really long-lasting bag. Oh, here it is. Universal thread, which I think is the Target one. Did I get this from Target instead of a hand-me-down? Maybe the girl who gave me it got it from Target. Guys, I don't know. Maybe I got it from Target. I'm trying to... Okay, maybe I just don't know. But it had lasted me a long time. I know that much. I know that I've had it for a long time. That is one thing that's certain. So, universal thread, where it's at, baby. That is so funny. I don't even know. Okay. Let's get into it. So, this is a little wallet bag. People always make fun of me because I keep a bag inside of a bag, a purse inside a purse, if you will. But it works for me. It's my system. Got some threads peeking out. This poor bag. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it is like a crossbody bag, but I keep it in here partially because a lot of the time black is just, it kind of goes with everything. And then also because this just isn't big enough to hold the other stuff that I would like for it to hold. It's got that magnetic snap shut feature, which I think is so satisfying. Zipper as well. And then inside are cards and stuff that I probably won't show you. I'm trying to think if there's anything in here that I can show you. Oh, okay. This, I have a cartridge of floss in here. So I can show you that. I have library cards. I have various coupons, some receipts, some gift cards. God, I feel so guilty about all the gift cards I have in here. I need to use them. I need to remember. My driver's license, my insurance card, my voting registration card. Okay, I shall return the floss to its correct place. And I'll set this aside over here while we go through the bag again. Okay, this is so, I'm so excited about it. This is like the thing I decided to get in Paris. Like I got the bag. I got some souvenirs for my family and for my friend. But this was like the thing. If that makes any sense, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a lot of things, including the souvenirs, so never mind. But this is my first fragrance, like perfume. And I feel special because it's from Paris. So it's from this brand called Caudalie, which I didn't know of beforehand, but they're a little store. It's very cute, and they sold the most affordable perfumes on the little like street thing. I don't make any sense. There was a street that included a lot of different shops with fragrances, and this was the most affordable shop. So, much respect. But here's the fragrance. As you can see, I've already used it. It's got this very adorable little like grape detailing here. It comes in a glass bottle, and the top slides off like that. And then the flavor, the scent, the fragrance itself, if you will, is Rose de Vigne. I'm sorry, I do not have the skills necessary to likely pronounce this correctly. But it says in English here, it says fresh fragrance. So this is so cute. The lady was so nice. As soon as I came in, she's like, bonjour. I was like, bonjour. I barely know any French. And she was like, you know, like, I heard the word English, so I assumed she said, do you speak English? I said, oui, and then we spoke in English to each other, and she took me through, like, the samples that they had. So this was one of them in the lineup, and they had a bunch of different bottles, like, different colors. So this was the pink one. They had, like, a lavender colored one, a blue one, a green one, and they were in a row, in a nice row, and she just, like, took it, and she, like, sprayed it on a little piece of paper and handed it to me, and I could smell it. It was such a cool experience, and I decided I want this one. Some of them were very, very heavily floral, like really sweet, and they sort of were a little overpowering to me. This was like lighter, and then some of them were a little more like maybe not sweet enough. So this is cool, and I've been keeping it in its little box because I'm terrified of breaking it. I just feel like I'm absolutely going to break it, you know? So, shoot. But the box is so, like, it fits well in the back, so. Okay, here is a lipstick. A nice, reliable Walgreens lipstick. It's been well loved. Lipstick. And it has this like cute pair of lips on it. Isn't that cute? The shade is called Mochalicious. You probably have seen me wearing this. I wear it. This is like one of the. I go through like my lipsticks, which I think I have four lipstick shades. So you've definitely seen this in a video. I have this one. I have a brighter red one, which I kind of feel like isn't really my color. I was experimenting with it for a while, but I don't think it's my color. And then I have a very light pink one, which I'm wearing right now. I really like this one. It's very, I'll show it to you when we get to that compartment. It's in there. And then I have a pink one, like a hot pink one, which again isn't probably really my color, but it is fun when I want to use it. Okay. Let's see. Oh yes, this is, okay, so this is how I carry my sunscreen. I carry it in an old Walgreens pill bottle because, so the sunscreen came from a larger container, right? And then I'm like, well, I'm traveling, so I'm going to put it in a smaller container, obviously. And these have the child lock function, so they do stay closed pretty well. And I just put some sunscreen in here, and it's kind of grimy, so I feel embarrassed like showing you the interior, but you notice that I have, you know, maybe only like half left, but I didn't actually fill it all the way because it was a lot of sunscreen. Like I was like squeezing, and I was like, that's a lot actually. And this is gonna last me a long time because when I sort of, you know, do my sunscreen, I just feel like, you know, I can really get in there with a good like 2-finger, like, maybe I should be using more, I don't know. But it feels like this is gonna last, so I do keep this in the purse because like reapplication, and it's really nice to like, you know, reapply on the go, like on the metro, or which might be considered gross, but I think it's fine. Okay, this is a package of bobby pins because my hair is ridiculous and it doesn't cooperate. And it's so annoying. I always need some bobby pins. Bobby pins. Okay, this is concealer, which I got, I think, the first day that I came here because there was something I needed to conceal. Forgot to bring my own. It says the multitasker. Concealer / corrector. It's so satisfying. And then I wonder if I did also get like a blender for it, which is also satisfying. I don't know if it's in the purse, but I'll still show it to you. Try to find it. Right before this take, we got called in for dinner. We had beans and some tea. So I just got some tea in a Batman mug. And I love Batman. I love the Christopher Nolan Batman movies the best, but I also like Batman the Animated Series. And this is specifically dormir tea. So it's perfect for sleep. It smells really good, guys. Have a sip. Like those mukbang influencers or mukbang influencers. Have a sip. Okay. Digging through the bag again. Mascara. Really don't need to have this all the time, but I like to keep it in the purse because I don't want to like forget it in when I'm like going on staying in a hostel or something. Act Natural Defining Mascara. So this one I think is meant to like thicken without like lengthening, so that it looks more natural, I suppose. I really like this. It's, what is it? ColourPop. Okay. Then I have my ID for my program, but I'm not sure if I should show that online, so I'm just going to tap on it. It's laminated. It has a blue lanyard. set that aside. Okay, so last weekend when we went to Paris, we popped into the duty free because it's so fun, and the lady was like just like giving us like sample after sample after sample of all these like ridiculously expensive perfumes that we obviously weren't gonna buy, but it was fun, and this one still smells like the perfume. So this is a good chance for me to kind of clean out the bag too, so that I don't overload it with stuff. This is a portable charger, which comes in clutch. I feel like I use my phone so much. So much. I really need to use it less, but don't we all say that? So, I have the cable from my actual charger. Just took it out, and it just goes. Yes, right in here. And when we pack the tote, don't worry, we'll pack the charger too, so you get to see the charger. Okay. Then we have some Tic Tacs. Because I feel like I'm like particularly prone to bad breath, and it's so nice to have these readily available. Then I have a pen and a notebook. So I had this in the purse today because we were going to an art museum for our class, and I wanted to have a notebook on hand to take notes about the paper I'm going to be writing about the pieces that we saw. But I'm not sure if I'm going to take it to Barcelona because I am going to be taking books, and I probably won't have time to write in my journal, to write in like a notebook, even though I say that I would like to. We gotta be realistic here. Rip, but I know it looks kind of weird. I'm not showing you the front just because it says the location of where I'm at, because it's a notebook from my program, and it has like the program name and the location, which I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I have a concerned mother at home, and I also want to be as safe as possible, so. Okay, here's another little tester card. These smell so similar. Okay, maybe this one is a little bit darker. But you know what? I am no perfume expert, so. Okay, here is a little like a little page that our professor gave us today when we were walking into the museum to kind of like give us like a guide. We've been looking at works by Goya, El Greco, Velázquez, and we're going to be looking at works by Serrano, Picasso, and Dali. It's really, really exciting. And today it was so fun going into the gallery, like as a class. It just was a crazy experience. This is a lip gloss. It's called Revolution. This has served me well for 4 years. 4 years. This came in a little package with like 2 others, I think. Got it for Christmas, and I'm still using all of them. So I guess if you are in the market for a lip gloss that will serve you for a while, this one works. This one works. I think if I had only been using this one and not the other 2, I would have already gone through it, but I guess that's why they put it in a package. Okay. Some random receipts. Some little hair bands for like braids and stuff, which like never work for me. I feel like my hair always just gets like pulled out when I try to use these because they are so elastic. Unlike something like this, which is really like nicer on your hair because it doesn't like actually like, pull on it like this. But this is just so giant. My hair is short, and something giant like this only works for a ponytail, not for like the end of a braid. But these are just, I don't know, like they don't really work that well for me. Okay. Anything else? No, nada. Okay, so moving to the little front pocket here. Okay, first I have my Metro card with probably the funniest picture of me ever. Again, this shows where I am, so I can't show it to you, but the Metro is just the most incredible thing ever. Ever, 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 ever. I believe this card also works on buses. We just haven't tested it yet because the Metro has been so reliable. Okay, this is like the lipstick that I'm wearing currently. So the pink one is like more of a hot pink shade. It's much less subtle. But this one sort of, it kind of gives my lips like a veneer of like, the color is ballerina shoes, and I just feel like that's perfect for it because it gives like this like very like princessy sort of like sparkle like sheen, which I really like. I really like it. God, I love lid and cap sounds. GB did, she had a video called like ASMR Lid Day way back when or whatever. I have been watching that video for 6 years. It's my favorite thing ever. I have like a whole like group of my favorite of her videos that I kind of keep like okay, so it's the Lid Day one, the ASMR wedding planner, which like doesn't have that many views. It's like shocking to me. It's like, I think it's her best video. Then the slime shop assistant helps you pick a slime. That one is so satisfying. And then I like the original ASMR doctor's appointment. Everything is wrong with you. Am I like flashing you with light from this? I'm sorry. She has, oh yeah, she has one where it's like middle school gossip, like get ready for school thing, where it's so satisfying because she writes notes to like our crushes on the notebook, and then she has like sticky notes, and like she has all these school supplies. Okay, this is just a regular chapstick. EOS. Oh, and then the first video of GB's that I ever discovered was one where she was swatching markers, and you couldn't even see her face. It was like one of the only videos where she doesn't show her face, so it was just her hands. She was swatching the markers. I think that was one of my first ever ASMR videos that I ever saw ever. This is a compact mirror, which I believe I've shown in a couple of videos already. I think it's so cute. I got it for my grandmother for Christmas. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Sitting pretty, sitting pretty, sitting pretty, sitting pretty. You can hear the little doggy out there. It is so cool to be living with a dog. Even though I miss my cat so much, but it's just such a different experience, and I think this dog is so cute. I love her. But oh my gosh, do I miss my cats? Oh my gosh, I miss them so much. This was the Paris Metro card. Il est de France. Français. Again, I'm sorry. Mobilites. I feel so stupid. Navigo. Easy. So I don't need this in my bag for Barcelona, but I wanted to keep it because I'd love to put it on my corkboard at home. The Paris Metro card was really expensive. The Metro card I have here is like $10. The Paris Metro card was so expensive, and it was only for a 2-day pass. We were sad, but it was so worth it. It was so worth it. It was very, very, very worth it because we got to go to so many places. This is another Metro card that I found on the ground. I kind of forgot that I had picked it up. Receipt. Receipt. A Band-Aid. Always need these on hand because my hands are really dry. If you are a long-term watcher of mine, you may have noticed that sometimes I have Band-Aids on in my videos. Yeah, I generally do need these on hand. I'm doing pretty well right now. Okay. Then we have keys. So only one is like necessary, but this is a backup for the padlocks that keep our belongings safe in the hostel. So the hostel is like a dormitory. You're with like your one bed among like 6 or 8, and this is like a little bed, and we had like a little curtain from our from this part of the bed up to like down to the mattress, so we could like change your on the bed. And then because it was bunk bed, let me just explain that first. And then there was a cage underneath that rolled out, and you could put stuff in it. When you rolled it back in, it had like a metal piece that could flap down, and then you could padlock it shut. So here's a key for the padlock. And I will need to pack the padlock. It is somewhere. It better be somewhere. I'm going to put these back just so I do not forget to put them back. I have a €2 piece. Just some change. And then bobby pins, which I will also put back right away. Again, very necessary. Okay, that's basically everything in there. So let's put it all back in. So the €2 piece, the Band-Aid, my Metro card, so I'll keep one of these little testers in here just because it's like cute and fun. I'm gonna put the lip gloss in the front with the chapstick. And with this lipstick here. And while we're at it, I'll just put this one in the front as well, so that they're all in like the same sort of area. Compact mirror. Okay, so then in the back compartment of the purse, I'm going to put, first I'm going to pack my passport. So we'll put it right in here, nice and safe. And then I'm going to put in my student ID for the program, the bobby pins, and we'll have that be that for now. And then there are these two little compartments here. So I'm gonna drop in the portable charger, the Tic Tacs, the mascara, and then I'm gonna leave the foundation out because currently the thing that was bothering me is not there. Okay, and then I like to have deodorant in my bag, but since I'm gonna use it in the morning, I will just keep it out for now. My sunscreen, we're leaving super early, so I won't be needing to apply it in the morning. Okay, then I'm going to put in my bag with all of my cards and identification in the main compartment. And with it, I'm going to put in the perfume. Okay, and then I got out this like package of crackers because I know I'm gonna need a snack, but I do think it's gonna break really easy, so there's a space for it here. So I'm gonna just see how it does. Famous last words. Okay, was there anything else? Am I missing anything? I need to fully close this. Oh no, it's already closed. Okay, I think we're gonna probably end up putting a couple more things in here as we go through the other stuff that we might need, but for now, está bien. Okay. I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, and grab the Paris tote bag, which is very spacious. Properly spacious. Okay. So the first thing that needs to happen is I need to elongate this bag, because when I carry it around like this, it tends to fall off my shoulder or sort of like push my strap like down, and it's just really uncomfortable. So this is a little like belt from one of my jackets, and I'm just gonna use it to sort of tie these two ends together and create a longer strap. Okay, so here. Okay, and then if it's too long, I found that it does bump against like my calves, and that's not very comfortable. So I'm gonna take it like this. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I might have to redo it and make it a little shorter, but so this just makes it so that it can like hang like crossbody, which also is a little bit more secure, like for the metro. Okay, now that that's done, we could have done that after as well. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is this really cool bag, which I did show in the Christmas gift video that I have on my channel, which is like a travel sort of hygiene toiletry bag. just like a regular very functional baggy bag with a hook so you can hang it on stuff, and this mesh zipper pocket. This zipper pocket here. Which is see-through and very large. And then this little function here allows you to like hook through like that if you need to. So you might be wondering, oh Ariel, why didn't you put your mascara and your lip stuff up here in this little cute meshy thing where it probably belongs? Well, to that I say, just wait a second, because I have a system. So I brought like 8 books with me on this trip, which don't tell my parents because they were not very happy that I was bringing so many books. They were like just get books while you're there, like, or no, they said, well, first they were like, just go to the library, and then I was like, I might not be able to get a card because I'm not like living there. And they're like, anyways, but they were like, you're gonna be carrying all that like in the airport, and I was like, it's okay, I promise. But we're keeping it on the DL. Anyways, so right now I'm reading Ender's Game, but the reason I bring so many books is because I need to read a bunch at once, preferably from different genres. So like, I just recently finished Wizard of Earthsea, which I think I put over there or something. And that was like, you know, like a fantasy novel. And so while I was reading that, I've been reading 11/22/63 by Stephen King, which is about the JFK assassination and preventing it by going back in time. So that's a little bit of a different genre. I'm still reading that. But then because I transitioned to Ender's Game, which is hard sci-fi, which I love this book. Oh my god, it's so good. Sorry. I'm sort of reinvigorated with my Game of Thrones pursuit, which again, I've been reading it, but like a little bit more casually as, you know, the days go on. But now I'm kind of like, okay, I need some like good strong fantasy to balance out. And I'm only in the 3rd book. Anyways, Ariel, what does this have to do with this little bag? Well, I shall tell you. This book came from not my bookshelf, but the family bookshelf. Dun dun dun. Downstairs, okay? So the book needs to be kept very pristine because it is not my book. It's not my book. So it would be reckless of me to just place it in the tote, carry it around like that. No. That is why I keep it in here. Like so. And I zip it up. And it is safe from water, from crumbs, from dirt, from anything. And it's not brushing up against hard surfaces where it could kind of dent its corners. And it's also not as likely to get crushed because it has a lot of buffering. So it's very useful. This is my book. I got it for Christmas, the Christmas before this one, for my dad. So it can kind of get a little bit more destroyed. You can see it. It's not in super good quality, but that's the thing. I don't really mind if my books get destroyed. I think it means they're well loved, but I need to be very respectful of books that are not, in fact, mine, especially because I am a bit of a rebel for bringing all these books away. Look at me. A renegade. Okay. So, I mean, I could think I could fit Game of Thrones pin with Ender's Game. Like so, kind of perfectly, and have them both protected. And I might do that because it actually gives a buffer to Ender's Game anyway, if Game of Thrones is like on top, like keeping everything nice and flat. So I might do that. I'm gonna reassess. Actually, no, this is keeping Ender's Game really nice and flat. It's like it's cozied in a bookshelf, so I'm gonna do that. The book is not gonna bend because one side of it is here, one side of it is here. Like it's kept like that. And I'm going to put the hook through like that. And now I have this book bag, okay? And I could put stuff up here if I wanted to. Okay, so this is one of the things that's going to go in our tote. I'm going to put it like this and we'll actually pack the tote later. These gloves are also going to go in the tote. They are nice and warm and it's going to be a little chilly in Barcelona, so these have like the touchscreen features. Sorry, by the way, these are like a little bit dirty. Maybe I've had them for a while. I don't think the fingers are that dirty. Oh my god, did you hear that? Anyways, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say I apologize if they are offensively dirty. It has a little like touch thing. Something's going on in that room. But it doesn't really work that well, but it's totally fine because you just like take off the glove a little bit and then, you know, use your finger on your phone. But I do feel like it's sort of a myth that these work. Like they never really work that well, but that's okay. They're really warm, so we're gonna put these to the side, okay? All right, then most importantly, even though we haven't gotten to the end of the stuff, is snacks, snacky poos, as my dad calls them. Okay, so this is a package of cashews, anacardo caju natural. Now, these are great, packed protein to pack a punch. However, they're unsalted, which can be an issue in terms of flavor and enjoying your life. So I have these as well, and these are from like a Spanish supermarket. These are almonds, like skinned, toasted, and salted. However, they are a little bit overpoweringly salty. So the play, if I may, is to just eat both of them at the same time. Pop them in your mouth at the same time. They balance each other, and it's beautiful. Okay. Baller. Or sublime, as Ken would say. Okay, this is pretty important. This is an umbrella. It's really nice and tiny, lightweight. Has this Velcro strap here. I think I've used this as a prop in a video before. It's very ASMR-y, so it is going to be raining all weekend in Barcelona, so this is going to be very useful. Okay, then I have, again, another weird thing, is that I have this little baggie, and I like to keep these kinds of scarves in them while I like travel around, because they are so nice and fuzzy, and I just don't want them getting caught on corners in the bag or in water or crumbs or anything, because I just think they're so nice. It would be a shame if something happened. So yes, if you're wondering and you've seen my scarf collection before, because I've done scarf videos, this is new. This is from a market here in Spain. It was muy barato, and it is so soft and comfy, guys. And it's much thicker than any of the scarves I, normally have. So it's been a blessing in what is a fairly cold environment. So I'm just gonna roll it up sort of haphazardly, like so, and then I'm going to place it in this bag. Again, this just keeps it really nice and preserved, nice and safe for my own peace of mind, kind of, I guess. Setting this aside as well. What else did I set out for us? Oh yes, okay. This is a really nifty neck pillow that blows up. So comfortable, guys. And then, watch this. When you're done with it, and then it just goes down, and then it'll keep deflating as you roll it up, like so. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so I'm putting this aside as well. Alright, what else? Oh, this is just a nice packet of information regarding my medication, making sure that as I travel, people know that it's legal and it was prescribed to me. So I definitely want to take it anywhere where I go on like a longer trip. And then my meds over there, which I won't show to you, but they're definitely going to be packed. This, again, using a pill bottle for like a skincare product. This is CeraVe. This is the only moisturizer I will ever need. It So good. So good. So if you've seen like a CeraVe like tub, they're ginormous. So this is like not actually a lot of that tub, but took a fair amount because I'm a dry person and I always need to moisturize. So I am gonna take this with me. In terms of like showery stuff, my roommate has like this really nice kit of like smaller shower hygiene stuff, and she has like a travel toothpaste. And so I mean, in Paris we shared her kit, which I was very thankful for, which I feel bad about. But I think I might just share it again. I shouldn't. No, it's fine. She said it was fine, so it's fine. But I should probably get like a travel toothpaste at least, because that's definitely a little bit more like. Anyways, what else? What did I have? Okay, so yes, clothes are. Oh wait, my headphones. Nice to have for the train or at night in the hostel if I'm trying to fall asleep. Although in Paris we only got like 2 hours of sleep a night. We were out way late and returned to the hostel and just immediately fell asleep, and then woke up before the sunrise the next day. Gotta maximize our time, guys. These are cool. They charge with the same charger as my phone, so I don't need multiple chargers. You can hear the dog using her squeezy toy out there. Like that. Oh look, and it's charging. I'll just keep it charging for a second. But first, let me just show you. I'm gonna have to bring this. This is the power adapter for like the European outlets. It says it's suitable for Europe, Middle East, Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean. So I'll be bringing this with me on my travels, of course. What I tend to do is I will charge my phone throughout the night, and then as soon as I wake up, as I'm like putting on my clothes, getting ready, I'll be charging my portable charger. So with the portable charger, we'll have like some charge in it, and then if we ever are at like a place with an outlet, I'll like use it for my portable charger. So the phone is charged up to full first, but then I have like some juice in the portable charger before we head out, and of course I'll make sure the portable charger is like fully charged before the trip even starts. That's my system. I'm gonna plug this back in so the headphones can charge. Put this over here, and don't worry, I won't forget them. You weren't worried, but I was worried. I won't forget them. Okay, in terms of clothing, we're there for, see, I haven't like thought about this stuff. Hang on. I have returned, first of all, I found this, which I'm definitely gonna bring. I usually like to use 2 clips in my hair instead of 1, because it does come loose pretty easily. This has bobby pins attached because I wouldn't actually use it with them attached, but I like store them that way. So I will be taking this with me, and I'm just gonna make sure I put it in the purse when we come back to the purse. Let me take a sip of my tea. Oh, it's so delectable. It's so delicious. Okay. So I grabbed what I think I'm going to bring for clothes now. This is going to be hard to fit, so we're going to have to be creative. Or just take stuff out. First of all, it is going to be cold again, as I said, so I'm bringing my coat. Looks fancy, but I got it Savers. Always go to Savers and Goodwill to look for cool stuff. I don't know why I pointed at you. Like, I'm teaching you guys a life lesson. No, I'm not. You already know that. But it looks so European, doesn't it? I blend right in. Okay, then I have this shirt also from Savers. It is so comfortable, guys. And it's nice because it's like this sort of monochromatic like color that works well with like lots of different pants, jackets, jewelry, whatever. It's so warm. It's inside out right now. But yeah, just a regular shirt, but it works really well. Probably wear this both days. Okay, so we're taking the train tomorrow, and then we're gonna be there all day Saturday, and then we're leaving early on Sunday. So just wear this on Sunday as well. Okay, then super exciting, guys. Ready? My roommate and I, we would like to go to the club in Barcy, so I'm gonna bring this top. Which is also, get this, from like a thrift store costume shop. I almost said it from Savers. From a thrift store costume shop. Not Savers, but very affordable. So it's really cute, and you can see it kind of has this like laced detail, but underneath is this solid black fabric, so you don't feel too exposed, but it is also like unique and it has its own style. I wore this for a murder mystery party last year. It was so fun. I played like a famous actress who was like really full of herself. So I wore this, and it was so fun. I was all bedazzled. Okay, so this, and then also with that, I think regular jeans are perfect. Easy to move around and easy to dance in, warm. These are going to be useful. And they're going to look super cute. And then, this I'm going to walk around in. Just use this for Saturday and Sunday. They are so comfortable. I don't know if you can tell from looking at it, but they feel so good against the skin. Like literally, it's just so good, so amazing. Also, you might hear Alex is, I think it's Alex. She's making dinner outside, so you're like dinner. She's making dinner for herself outside. So if you hear kitchen sounds, that's what's going on. And then these, I'm just going to, I brought them out, but I'm just going to wear them tomorrow for the train ride, like for the Friday. these are really cool. They are really comfortable. And they're sort of a combination between like leisure pants and like business casual pants, because they have like these belt loops here, so you can put a belt through it. They're really nice. They have these like discreet pockets, which are always really nice, especially women's pants love pockets. But it is also stretchy. Okay, it's really good for a nice long train ride. Okay, so those are the clothes. Now we gotta figure out how we're gonna do this, because it's a lot of stuff. Okay. Alright. So here, I want to put the extra hair clip in here. Then we have our bag. Now, sorry, I'm lost in thought. I was wondering if I should bring my laptop, because if I should do homework. I think I'm just gonna read, so no laptop. Okay. Our book bag. I want it to be accessible. Sorry. Like, this can be buried at the bottom, so hopefully I won't need it. I'd like this to be accessible as well. The scarf. I'm going to put that in the bottom as well. The two pants, or actually I'm just going to move the scarf up one spot so that it's above the other clothes. There's the two pants. I'm gonna need to bring pajamas too, which I think are in the wash. It's like a long sleeve, just like a light shirt, and then some like light stretchy pants. So I'll need to make sure I leave some room to fit those in. Okay. Clothes are in. Now for the scarf. And then I'm gonna wear the jacket as well tomorrow, so we're good on that front. Gloves. Umbrella. books. Pillow. Okay. So then just gonna make sure this is accessible for tomorrow. Crackers will go back in here. Try to fit the perfume vertically. We'll see if the crackers are gonna be able to not get crushed. I did it, guys. I did it. This will just remove the bobby pins, put them in the front. Take the clip. Perfect. Okay. So, the things we need to keep in mind. Or the things I need to keep in mind, sorry. I'm gonna need to place my toothbrush in here. My deodorant after I use it in the morning. And my jammies. My jammies. My yummies. Which I think I can do. I think that's fine. Yeah, there's room. This is gonna slide so easily in here. I mean, it's just perfect. Yeah, I'll just keep it in my tote. I said I was gonna put it in the purse, but I'll just keep it in the tote. And then the pajamas will roll up real tight. The toothbrush. What else? Oh. Sorry. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys some necklaces I got at the local market. And I'd like to bring them with me to Barcy, or at least some of them. Well, first of all, I would like to bring the earrings that I brought with me. So we'll set these aside for now. Okay. Does that actually work? I see everybody doing this. Just these little, black ovals and then like a gold chain. It's really cute. I got this from the market as well. I love this. They have these great deals. So you can get 2 necklaces for €10. Or you can get 1 for $7. So I got 2. Both times when I went to, each booth had the same deal. And I went to 2 booths I was specifically interested in this one, for this one. And I ended up getting this, which I now love. And then I was specifically interested in, let me just show you this, hang on. In this one, and I ended up getting this along with it, and as you can see, since I'm wearing it, I do love it. It's like a colorful, it has this really, really lovely design. It's very elegant. Of course, this. Then I also got this. This one did not have a deal for 2. Turn. Yes. It's so pretty. So you can tighten it however far you would like to. It's really, really lovely. I really like it. I don't think I'm going to bring this one to Percy, but I think I'm going to bring this one and this one. And my earrings. Okay. So let's get these in here. It would be nice to have like a little pouch or something. I'm trying to think of I don't think I have one, but it's okay. I'm sure they won't get too tangled. So again, things for me to keep in mind because I need to repeat it to myself. Pajamas, toothbrush, deodorant, charger, my water bottle, which I definitely won't forget. I always have it with me. What I like to do. I'll show you what I like to do. Okay, so I have my purse, right? I'm gonna take the clip off and I'm just gonna put it on this side. Okay. So it has the adjustable strap, but it also just fully comes right off. So here's my water bottle. And just take this part, okay, thread it through, guys, we're struggling today. Okay. Right through here. Ta-da! And it's a great system, so that's what I'll be doing. Quiet. Okay, I think we did it, guys. I think we fit everything in. I appreciate you watching this video, as always. I hope that you sleep really well. And somebody commented on the last video that I should do like a travel vlog type thing if I have time, which I think would be really fun, and I think my friends would be excited to maybe participate as well. So that might be coming, like it might be like edited together after the trip. It might be sent out in like shorts or shorter videos that happen after each week, something like that. I am here for 9 more weeks after this one. So okay, thank you so much for watching. Please sleep so well, okay?